everybody, it's Missy from Shimmerz again, and today I wanted to show you a fun technique that you could do for a background for a layout or a card or any type of project using your Shimmerz paints and some Q-tips. I remember back in high school in my art classes we studied Pointilism, and that was using teeny tiny dots to create a picture or a painting. And I thought, hey, I want to try that with some Shimmerz and some Q-tips in a style of bigger dots. And this turns out really neat. I think you could really do this with any color scheme. I chose a bunch of pink shades, and all I'm doing here is dipping the Q-tip into the paint and then going around the edge of the circle and just dabbing it on. Dot, dot, dot. And I'm trying to put the circles close together around the edge of the circle and then space them out as it gets further away from the circle. And then I'm going to wind up taking off the circles that I punched, and you'll be able to see the shape created from all of these dots. So some of the colors that I've got here in the little pots: Inklings Beats Me, Hues Little Lily, Aqua Hues Hottie Pink, Creamy's Berry Hot, and Creamy's Piggy Pink. And I've already put some water in there, and I'm just kind of mixing and matching. I wanted several different shades of pink here, and you can see how easy this is. You can't mess this up. And when you take the circles off, the edge of the circle is going to be a lot crisper, and it's going to look really neat. And so some of these paints have shimmer, some of them are flat color. This would be really cool to do with blues or greens or purples or even a rainbow array of different colors. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit and try to get these different shades of pink around all of these little circles here. And it's going to create a really neat effect. And I definitely want to do this for a background, for a layout, again, using some different colors. And the more you use the Q-tip, the more saturated it's going to get, so the circle might be a little bigger. So I just pulled several of them so I could get smaller dots, bigger dots. Now I'm just going to experiment with some sprays here. This is Coloring's Pink Stilettos. I thought I would kind of try the same idea with some splatters, but you really can't see the splatters with all of these other dots from the Q-tips, so the splatters aren't really necessary. I think I could have just sprayed some of the spray on some plastic and dipped the Q-tip into the spray and continued with the dotting process. But that's Vibe's Sweetheart there. So I decided not to use any of the other sprays that I had because I liked the way this looked. And I'm just going to peel off the circles there, and I got a little bit of tape from my tape gun there, but it comes right off. And I think this is super cool. This would look neat to trace around with a black pen, or you could stitch around those circles and really make them crisp. And even the circles have the paint around the edges. They would be cute. They almost look like flowers, the edges of them. You could use those for another project. If you added a picture, that's what it would look like. And there you go. I think this turned out really cool. I definitely want to try this again. I've got some close-ups coming up here in just a second. So I hope you enjoyed this idea. I hope you'll give it a try. It's a fun way to try mixed media without getting really messy at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.